Hello guys, my name is SK and I'm back on S.K.M Media 7. Today I would like to talk about Ghana, Africa, the kind of system we are using that a lot of people complain. We are all complaining about. Sometimes we compare Africa, we see certain things on the internet super highway and we compare it to the Western world, then Asia countries like China and all that. So before I proceed, I would like you to watch this video of President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and see the kind of system we the Africans we are using, the system that they brought to us to manipulate and enslave us. This is the system that we are using. So my question is, what kind of system are we using as an Africans? What kind of system are we using as an African? So in case you are new here and you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. After subscribing, you turn on the post notification bell to all so that you don't miss important video like this. So watch this video of President Akufo-Addo. When I'm back, I'll continue and see what
happened to Akufo-Addo.
I ask you to be citizens.
I ask you to be citizens.
Citizens, not spectators.
Citizens, not spectators.
Citizens, not subjects.
Citizens, not subjects.
Responsible citizens, building communities of service and a nation of character.
Responsible citizens, building your communities and our nation.
Though our challenges are fearsome, so are our strengths.
Though our challenges are fearsome, so are our strengths.
Americans have ever been a restless, questing, hopeful people.
Ghanaians have ever been a restless, questing, hopeful people.
And we must bring to our task today the vision and will of those who came before us.
And we must bring to our task today the vision and will of those who came before us.
So I hope you all seen the video which I'm talking about. You watch it, and a lot of people have seen this video before. But the problem, the issue over here is, as I said earlier on, what kind of system are we using as an Africans? What system are we using, our leaders are using to, help our economy? I know a lot of people have seen videos on the internet, social media, that you can see Chinese kids, Western world, the kids are, manufacturing mobile phone, IT, a whole lot of things. But when it's being turned to our Africa kids, you see them in a church or prayer camp, praying here, and all that. See, it's not the fault of that kids. It's not their fault, but rather the kind of system we are using. That is what we are going to get. The kind of system that we are using, that's what we are going to get. Because our system is being, created to the extent that they tell us to, go to school from kindergarten. Go to school from kindergarten. Then SS, university, to get your master's, your degree. When you are done with all these things, you spend so many years attending those schools, you don't have to stretch yourself. You don't have to, stress yourself going through a lot of, problem writing applications and all that before getting a job. After finishing school, the job have to be ready for you to, grab that opportunity. But here in the case that in Africa alone, after you being a student, attending all these kind of schools, spending all the money, when you are back, you are going to write a letter, an application, begging that you need to work in this kind of company. You are writing application to, work in this company, work with this, and sometimes the manager, the manager over there, when your CV is higher than his own, when he sees that your CV is higher than his own, What they do is they turn down your application. So we have a lot of those that have, completed school for 5, 6, 8 years that they couldn't get a job simply because of our system. Because of our system. But if, let's say, from kindergarten, they start teaching the kids how to, create something, how to use wood, metal to, create motorbike, create car, mobile phone, and all that. Before the kid get to university, the kid, the mind of that kid will develop to the extent that anything that you give to that kid, the kid can, do it. But here in the case that our system is not designed like that. That is why you can see the kids, in a church praying and all that. What we know is speaking big English that we ourselves, we don't understand the English that we are speaking. They tell us to go to school, label ant. What's the name of the left leg? What's the name of the leg in the front, at the front of that ant? What does the head what is being used for? This is what we are being known for. What is matter? When you ask a kid what is matter, the kid can, explain the matter. But when you tell the kid what is that physical matter, the kid doesn't know. So our system is the problem. The kind of system we are using. Look at this man, Apostle Kojo Safu. Apostle Kojo Safu. Ghana, we have talent, but the kind of system we are using is our problem. Apostle Kojo Safu is manufacturing cars and all that. Look at the cars that is, doing. If the government, a lot of government, Mahama government, Atame's government, and another government, they all came. But what did they do? They did not do anything for this man. But if we have a system that whatever is being created in our country, we are going to use it and explore the whole system region and get talent. You can see, look at this guy from Somania who made his own car that he's using. So don't you think that if we have good leadership, good system, that this system will give opportunity to everybody to, come out? We have a lot of people who are not, they do not even go to school, but when it comes to manufacturing of things, they have that idea that they can, create something for the country. But because we are using their system, the system does not permit us. The system does not allow us to, do things on our own. So what we do is, when the person is in the country that things is not moving well for him or her, the person gets his or her passport, go to either China and on. See, when you go to America, Canada, UK, China, we have a lot of Africans over there who are doing great things over there. But when they come here, is the system willing to help those people to do something for our continent, Africa? No. So with the China girl, the Chinese kids that you are seeing in the video, the moment the child starts school, they put something in front of the child, create this, repair this. So it's building the child. But our here, one child, things that teachers, even the teachers themselves cannot do, they are forcing our kids to, do. One teacher cannot teach about 6 subjects. But here in the case that they said one kid to, learn about 6, 8 subjects. Learning books and all that. After that, we don't see anything. But if we have a system that the system is allowing us to, when the child is in, let's say, the child starts from KG1, KG2, or even class 1, from kindergarten, build a child from kindergarten, from class 1, put something in front of the child to, mold or do. Before this child finish SS or university, the child can do something for our continent or our country. But because we are not using our system, but rather they gave us their system to, rule us, that's why you are seeing all these things on the, internet, that you can see African kids, when they compare Chinese and African kids together, you see them praying in the church, and all that. You can see Chinese kids, creating, manufacturing things and all that. It's high time for our leaders to, help us, change certain things that will help us. And Africa, look at Senegal, Burkina Faso, all the French-speaking countries, or some of the French-speaking countries that has overthrown their president. Look at how they are doing well. So Ghana, all the political party we have, mention them, all the political party. I don't want to mention any name. All the political party, there's nobody can, those that are contesting to become a president in the country. See, when you give them 20 years, 100 years, no party will be able to become president apart from NDC MPP. Apart from NDC MPP, no political party, nobody can become a president unless you join these two parties. Unless you join them. Not even Freedom. The only thing that they can do, the people that can become a president, unless what happened in the other country. See, December 7, Ghana is voting, and we are going to vote to elect either a new president, because our city president, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, this is his last, year, his final year. So Bawumia is contesting to become a president. So if they win, Bawumia will become president. If other party, which is NDC, win, John Dramani Mahama will become president in the country. It's rotating, either NDC or MPP, NDC or MPP. Before anybody can become a president in the country, unless the person is from the military, that military man has made his mind that, hey, enough is enough. Enough is enough. So we need change. Before what happened in Burkina Faso and other African countries. Look at what Traore is doing. But if we leave these people, they are looting our money, destroying the future of the youth. They don't have any plan for us. This person will come and say whatever they want to say. When they come, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Dr. Bawumia is saying that when he comes, he will abolish the e-levy system. All the plans that he's, bringing out, that this is the plan that I'm going to use to, help Ghana. My problem is, you were with Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. You are the vice president. Why don't you use that same idea to support the president to build Ghana? But now that you need power, you are coming out with, promises and all that. So this kind of system is not going to help us. This kind of system is not going to help us. So the problem of we, the Africans, is the system that we are using, from education, our economy, everything. Our system is not helping us. We have to, change the constitution, change a lot of things in a country and, other African countries. That is when we can grow. All the African countries that we know, they have all the rich minerals that they can, use to develop their countries. But what is happening? Look at Ghana. There is nothing that a country does not have. This country doesn't have. Things that we can use to develop this country, we have it as a country. But why are we still suffering? Why are we still suffering? That's the problem that we need to, ask ourselves. So the kind of system that they are giving to us, that system is no good. We have white people. America, their system is different from what we are using. And even if we are using their system, their constitution, their rules, everything, what are we benefiting from that? They are using it and they are developing their country. So if we are using it, why is it that our country, our continent, our countries are not developing? That's the problem. So the kind of system we are using as an Africans, that system is not helping us. So when you see this, our African kids praying in the church, saying rebababa and all that, and you see the Chinese kids manufacturing phones and all that, it's not the fault of that kid, but rather the system. We don't have to blame those kids. It's the system that they brought to us. When you train the child from the beginning, the child, those people, although most of them don't believe in God, they don't believe in God. But if you believe in God, what are you also doing? And it's not necessarily by you believing in God or not believing in God, but rather it's the mindset. It's the mindset, how to, program the mind. Create something. Create something. How many times have we seen Apostle Kojo Safo cars being, if a president come and say, now, for my 4 years or 8 years, I'm going to, promote things made in our continent. Look at in Ghana here, anything local, not even Ghana, but most of the African countries, anything local is more expensive than the foreign one, because we all believe that the foreign ones are not good. Anything foreign is not good, but the local ones are the authentic, the original ones. So why don't we build our system to the extent that that is what Gaddafi was trying to do? And these people see that no, if we leave Gaddafi and Gaddafi build that system, we will go through crisis. That's what France was trying to do to other African countries, and they disconnect that. So we have people who are bold leaders to take decisions for our continent and our countries. So guys, I don't know what you also think. Drop your comment under the comment section. If you also agree with that, drop your comment under the comment section. In case you are new here and you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. After subscribing, turn off the notification bell to all. Look at all this land. This is land. This is land. In Ghana here, there are a lot of things that we don't plan. We have all the 16 regions. All the 16 regions. See, it's very sad, man. All the 16 regions. See, go to Ada, Ashanti region and all that. Let one region produce this kind of food. Let this region also produce this kind of food. So let's say when you need salt, you go to Ada. When you need plantain, you go to this town. When you need cassava, you go to Volta. Let these people and build factories over there. Like when you are going to Volo, we have cassava factory over there that they produce the beer that we people drink. We have beer factory over there that they process the cassava before they bring it to the city to process it and get the beer drink that people take. So we can, our system, the system is the problem. The system is why we are suffering as an African. The system is the reason why we are suffering as Ghanaians. So guys, I don't know what you think. Drop your comment under the comment section and bring out your thoughts on that. Thank you for watching.